Morning chat, welcome to the stream. Overwatch 2 as a beginner, but we have some good aim training hours in. So this is what we have on the go for today. We have a coaching call with Darth Cookie a little later on today at 2 p.m. That's in 2 hours time. So anybody that's joining in for the VOD after the fact, we will post timestamps for just for convenience so you can scrub through. So what we'll be doing is we'll be doing a continue on the Tracer grind. I'm addicted at this point. We're currently gold 4, but honestly, this is kind of expected as we kind of go through the kinks of the hero. I found yesterday's performance is really good. Like, I really enjoyed my ability to play for information, to make plays. I think yesterday was probably one of the best performances that we've had in a long time. So yeah, happy with it. Gonna continue the grind for a little bit, do some Tracer gameplay, and then we'll have our coaching session in a couple hours. Yeah, man. And we got the battery situation checked out on the camera, so there should no issue there. Spent half an hour doing some aim training this morning, and then we did some pulse bomb practice because that's definitely something that I need to brush up on. So feeling good. Play some warm-ups. Maybe play like 1 or 2 quick plays, and then we'll hop right into ranked. Seven, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Should be a good day. Should be a good day. Happy Friday. I'm gonna probably be doing some weekend streams too, so that should be good. I found like the biggest impact that I've been able to have in the game is being able to like pay attention to the enemy team comp and like identify which targets I need to go for. And bro, just hit top 80 tank player. No way, man. Congratulations. That's huge. Big pat on the back for you. That's so impressive. Very motivating. I love to see that, man. I get an Ana, Zarya. Genji. Just play the up angle while we wait. Just chill on it. Maybe this angle's a little not the best. Okay, get a life fever. Wait, where did you come from? Were you here the whole time? Oh, I had the recall. I should have went there. I like that you're learning Overwatch, bro. Makes me happy. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate it. It's been a lot of fun. I died really quick there. I had to recall though. And of course, I picked the hardest hero to learn. But honestly, she's probably one of the most enjoyable damage heroes I've played. So even though it's difficult, I'm gonna stick to it until we get it. Is that a big anti? Let's not do that. Can we Can you jump there? Oh, you can. Nice. What's your aspiration for this game? Do you want to get like a high rank? Yeah, eventually that would be great, man. I'd love to be able to do that. I really just want to learn the lessons that are required to rank up. Don't have recall, I gotta chill. Eventually, yeah, man, like I would love to be able to place like top 100. That would be like ultimate goals. Reset. Like ultimate goal someday would be to like place top 100 as damage. That would be amazing. I'd love to do that. It's just like one step at a time though, right? Learn the lessons that are required for each rank. The thing about this game is it's just there's so much to learn. A little scary against the Widow. Banana blade. Well, fight that's kind of like already over. Okay, we can secure this Widow. Okay. I needed to maybe do a triple blink there to get that. Yeah, we're dead here for sure. Maybe not. Wow, I should have been punished there. Mega. I'm pretty warm today already. Happy with it. Okay, let's chill on that. River tank. What up, bub? Hey man, good to see you, Adam. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Playing a little quick play here, and then we're gonna move on into ranked. Maybe we can work on Widow. Nah, that was a little bit weird. Hero 66? I did, yeah. The Blizzard devs made a post about it. I scrubbed through it. Seems like they're entertaining the idea of it again. At least in quick play to see what's good. See maybe the feedback around it. I've only ever really played 5v5, so I don't know what 6v6 really even would feel like. I'm open to it though. I don't know, man, what are your thoughts? I'll beat without everybody here. Anti. Nice. Person for 5-5, but it's cool. They're gonna try something different. Yeah, especially the older community, not like of age, but the long-term veterans of Overwatch really seem to enjoy 66, and I don't know if it's the nostalgia behind it or what it is, but I'm not sure. I don't know if it's like it was more balanced or how it works, but obviously like in a 5v5 situation, you're gonna always have one role that you're gonna have like one tank, or you're gonna have one DPS, or you're gonna have one support, and no matter what role that is, it's a very easy way to counter pick. So I think like the having the 2 tanks prevents the counter picks, but I don't know. It seemed like the biggest reason they didn't want to do it was because of queue times, but I don't know. I've only ever played 5v5, so I guess that's what I prefer. Jeebus, good morning, man. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Part of the reason I'm so happy they are trying it is a lot of people realize it wasn't as good as we remember. Yeah. You're a long-term player since 2016 and don't want 6v6 back. Yeah, if they're 10-minute queues for 6v6, I wouldn't be a fan. I don't think I'd enjoy it, to be honest. Like that's a long time. Even at like a very high rank right now, players experience like a 10-minute queue. So if that's 6v6, just think about all of the players that you would need in queue to actually play. Like, they'd be such long queues. But what's really refreshing is to be able to see the devs listen to the community feedback. You know what I mean? Like, be able to listen and try to implement things that would make the community happy. So I appreciate that. Adam hit master in Overwatch 1 and my queues were 15 minutes? Oh. Yeah, that's nasty. Imagine if you were like Grandmaster or Challenger level.
Select your hero.
That's tough. Like, I don't know. I don't know if they could like make 2 separate. I don't think they could make 2 separate like ranked pools, 1 for 5, 1 for 6, but that would kind of disrupt like the esports scene, I think, a little bit, and you'd have super long queue times. But it'd be cool to see them do it in quick play, kind of like the hacked event. Okay. The other Overwatch 2 is peak for me. Yeah, that new, like almost like the brand new feeling of it. Felt like a shooter, yeah. I'm gonna stop watching Overwatch content because more than 50% of people watching Kitchen's Nightmare and Q. That's still a thing today. Alright. Ryan, Hanzo, Life, and Mercy. Diva, I'm not gonna be able to stay here for long. Can't take the sight line. Maybe we can wrap. Actually, they don't really. Don't have recall here. See if I can handle this. Oh, the remake. That's my bad. Good morning, buddy. Good to see you, bud. Hope you're doing well. Okay. That's Widow up here still? Brother. Oh, brother. Read you like a book, brother. Oh no! Oh no! 6 better because you can have more skill expression. I feel like you can have a lot more impact in 5v5 though, don't you think? Like 6v6, like it's wouldn't it be harder to have more of a impact? Okay, we get a dip. Where do we set up here? Let me see. Oh my goodness. Oh, brother. We're kind of cooking. Honestly, queue times won't be that bad now. People tend to forget disparity between the roster and roles. Yeah, Dwarf, you're probably super pumped for this 6v6, aren't you? Okay, we have Cass and Widow now. Oh, I did not hear those footsteps. Anyway, did you see the queue time comparison charts in the blog post? It was like 3 times longer, 66. Yeah, I did see that, man. That was actually kind of crazy.
60 seconds.
Like, I think that's the biggest deterrent. Like, if the queue times are that long, I'm not gonna be a fan. Oh, dude, this game's in the bag. At least this match. Good hold.
Let the dragon consume you.
Got a second wind.
For the Crusaders.
Seconds.
Hold on.
This one's ours. I could use some healing. Nerf this.
Eh. I think 66 is a bit more MOBA style. Yeah, there's a lot more strategy, I think, behind it.
To one. Switch.
You know what I mean? Like, there's... Like, in terms of a macro sense of the gameplay itself, I think there's a higher skill expression, like you said. But on an individual basis, your ability to have an impact is, I think, far less. I kind of like that feeling of having a big impact in 5v5. Joe, how's it going so far? Good, man. This is our first game on. Feeling pretty good today, to be honest. So I'm really happy with how we played yesterday. Playing for information, playing a little slower, a little more tactical. Feels really good. But it's more so the play options and other player agency. In 5.5 there are less variables, and statistically you do have more input in the game, but your options are severely limited for engages. That's true. That's true. Yeah, I guess it's just because I don't know anything different than 5v5, right? Super, what's up, buddy? They need to bring back goats. Fuck. They do not. We need DPS in the game.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Probably willing to play Zarya a lot, so we kind of miss it. Ghost is horrible if you play DPS. Game wasn't an FPS anymore. Eee. That's true. Bro. Oh no. Wait, I thought I had recall. Okay, we just gotta reset. Very pokey. Brother.
Enemy detected.
We just gotta move car, bro. Big's doing a good job. Looking here. This is fine. You gotta play objective. Okay, Mario's on car. Maybe we can make a play here. Nana, but the fight's already over. Around carrot, maybe push up, make some space. Oh, brother! Wait, throw the cart. I got cart. Wait, what? Just go play card here. Big odds. Oops. First up of the game, chat. First up of the day. Boop, boop. Yeah, I hope Overwatch doesn't implement codes. Because I think, Adam, you're right. Like, it's not a first-person shooter. It's just a strategy game at that point. Tanks were... But tanks and supper were basically experience what y'all DPS always had, which is power and agency. We had 2 years to ourselves. The rest was DPS. DPS were never that good. I thought DPS had a really hard time in Overwatch 1. Didn't they? Weren't DPS like kind of like really underpowered? I think we played really good there, played for information, identified some good green lights. I think we fumbled a bit on blink accuracy, but overall, pretty good. Okay. Even though we're like around gold 4-3 and not plat like we were, I feel like we're playing a lot more intentional these games, and it's been really helping. Like setting up good fundamentals before we move forward kind of thing, you know what I mean? So a pro play and high elo, sure, but in the trenches with the rest of us, most of the things are viable. Dive actually takes a skill and coordination. That's true. Like at a competitive level. Yeah, I see that. Can't do everything alone. That's not your role. You have one role, right? You gotta be tank, you gotta be damage, or support. I don't think you're meant to do everything, right? Brazil, what's up, buddy? DPS were strong when the game had no balance in the beginning. After that, the first time they could be considered viable was Season 9. And even now, people want to play GOATs in open queue. That's so recent. That's when they had the DPS passive of 20%, right? Have people throw games because I would just go tank and open queue. Animated, that's the off tank's job. I think the solution is to go Brig. That's a great off tank. Except because it's just a one tank now, it falls on her. You can peel and frontline at the same time, but you can't dive and back and deny the front at the same time. Yeah. I don't know. There's pros and cons to both, Jet.
Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
Biggest winner 5v5 was honestly Widow. Widow's in a good spot. Are you guys watching the Esports World Cup? The oh shit, I forget which team had it. Something Hex, Color Hex maybe, something Hex. There's a guy who was like rolling Widow a lot, and it was disgusting. What's his name? Anyway, was it Nightmare maybe? On Nightmare?
Okay.
In Overwatch 1, you'd have Diva up your ass 24/7. I hate the sounds of that.
4, 3, 2,
Okay, Sig with Genji and me.
initial flashpoint.
Life and Iliari. I like DPS are die, but everything else is poke.
Let's win this thing.
Okay, let's see who we are against here. Tracer? Okay, not bad. Did pretty well. I was trying to isolate Anna the whole time. Oh! Wow, that was lucky. I think he canceled his charge.
Barrier cannot withstand much more.
Oh, did I just... No, I didn't deny the Nana.
What is that melody?
Oh. Oh, brother. We're playing this really well. Your pals, thank you, brother.
Barrier initialized. Burning brighter than a
I don't think is Tracer gonna be able to touch? Not even trying.
life protects life.
Oh, we're committing. Good shit, bro. Team's cooking.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Who's on fire? I am. Stay on guard.
I'm gonna see if I can get a point here.
Objective captured. Enemy over here. Look at me go.
Shit, I should have recalled. Oh, no, no, no.
Perseverance is my middle name.
Oops.
Cold.
Okay. Vote equal here. We gotta group up. See if we can get in here. No, that was very clumsy. I had the pulse, but I forced it. That's a nano. I think we lose this fight. Yeah, that's on me. Sigma's an overkitted Overwatch 2 tank in Overwatch 1.
Flashpoint unlocks.
How did he perform in Overwatch 1? Okay. Part 2 is a little sloppy. Let's make up for it.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Let me see. Maybe I should try to touch that. Oh no, I thought my team was with me. Oh no.
Give up? Not in my vocabulary.
I think I was too premature on that. Okay, bub, we gotta cook. No recall?
The ducks
I felt too quick.
lost. Next, flashpoint.
Okay.
Flats.
Just try not to. Try not to get staggered here.
Almost ready.
Flashpoint unlocks
Okay.
in 10 seconds.
Let's play slow. Play for information.
Claiming the objective.
Real lifesaver.
No deflect. Oh, brother. Was not expecting the double kunai. Unlucky.
Oh, they are not taking this point.
Hmm.
Brilliant.
Okay.
Enemy here. Enemy spotted. Enemy here.
Oh.
Thing I done.
Sheesh, brother. First point was good, but I think the last 2 points that was difficult for me to play for info. Couldn't capitalize on the info, man. I think I rushed a few times and got punished for it. Yeah, infinite sustainment's still a problem in the game. Couple that with the tanks that had non-stop mitigation abilities and you have an unbreakable bunker. Are you talking 5v5 or 66? Nightmare, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Hold up, chat. I think I had good intentions that match, but couldn't follow through. Ba-ba-bum. Regardless of where we land on the format argument, we all need to agree that Brig was the biggest mistake that sent us down the spiral. What's wrong with Brig? I like Brig, but also I don't play it at like a top tier level, so I can't really comment too much. Still need to do something about the bat plant pull in Sizu. Sheesh. They should just let the community tweak the game at this point. Next game will get better. Thank you, brother. If your seagull pulled you, we'll go even deeper and blame Tracer for Brig. What? Traces. 6v6, but 5v5 still has the insane healing output and sustain, and makes shooting the enemy tank in a single tank format feel just as bad as double shield. Bobs doesn't know about OG Brig. I don't. No. That's fair. Brig created goats? I see. Did you play Overwatch 1? No, sir. No, I started playing 2 months ago. Maybe 3 now? Post list of all the nerfs they gave her in Discord if I can find it. Okay.
Now entering King's Row.
We're seeing like 19 nerfs since launch? Holy shit. Her shield was something like 800 HP. Holy crap. That's nuts. She feels like an okay spot now though. Right? Huh, right?
Squire. It's time to save the realm.
Take care of each other out there.
She could one-shot combo Tracer? Oh shit. At theoretically like 1000 HP, had armor from her ult that never fell off. Oh my god. I think she's alright now, but yeah, that's nuts. Her Inspire did more healing. Actually, give you extra armor over your health if you got one at full HP? Holy. A good day to be a Brig player back then.
3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A. Moira by your
Let's
side.
win this thing.
Got an Ash here. Heavy poke. I think I could have blinked here.
Objective A
Okay.
captured. Escort
We lost the fight.
Still untouchable.
Hold on, what is kind of cooking here? Big reason your KO is strong is the AoE healing on top of burst healing. Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm working.
Kaz, Genji, okay, Ana and Zen probably are my targets here.
I'm working.
More so Zen.
Good news, everyone. Get off the stage.
Oh shit! I shouldn't have walked into main like that.
Heroes never die.
They have us outnumbered. That
Going
would
for
have put a
res?
dent in anyone's helm. Join me. I'm going to resurrect them.
Oh wait, she just blew all. Wait, what? Welcome to gold, I guess. Oh, the sleep! Don't you do it?
Second wind. Critical hit. Clear the way.
Probably way too aggressive. I need to calm down.
Moment to recharge.
Just needed a rest.
Okay. Well, let's settle down, bub. We're too excited. Free progress? We'll take it. Bro, my bad. Arisa. Versa read me like a book.
Give up? Not in my vocabulary. All right. Buckling. Barrier down. Just that.
What's the hold up? Get that thing moving.
Okay, that's actually pretty big. I should have just chilled. At least it was me and not my team. Of the camera lost focus. I was focused on the computer.
Perseverance is my middle name.
Payload's under my control. Let's roll out.
I find King's Row is really difficult to like bridge the gap. There's so many straight narrow lines. Okay. Let's see if we can set this up right.
Enemy over here. Rally to me.
Where there's smoke, there's fire. Good thing you ain't alone out here.
I gotta remember the Zen kick, dude. Alright, let's see if we can set up over here. Take a Bastion.
Worth much just sitting here. Let's move.
Back we go.
Dang, dude. There's a good reason you don't see Tracer often in King's Row and height though. That maybe is very. Yeah, I see that.
As they
Payload
say,
stalled.
try
Need to get a move on.
I don't want to like force myself into a bad situation.
Step right up.
Maybe I could try something else here. Maybe this is a map that I could work Widow into it.
got a second wind. Who's on fire? Forcing you. Much more. With me now.
22 seconds on the clock. Waiting for Diva.
Payload ain't worth much just sitting here.
15.
Move.
Surrender to my will.
Oh, winnable. Yeah, I might try to play Widow more on this map. Potentially. I definitely struggle with Tracer on this map. It's good on first point, definitely for this map. Yeah, and then maybe like switch over to Ashe, maybe.
Sides. Prepare your defenses. Select
And I just said I ain't hitting that guy and just walked off. Yeah. Let's try Widow here. Or like Reaper on this map. Yeah, he does well here too. But Widow on defense. Gotta go. Good luck. Have fun. Thank you, brother. Have a good work day. Animated. Always good to see you.
Stick together. Let me take the hit.
It is a good Reaper map. I feel like Ashe does well here too, right? I think it's a good Cassidy map with the short sight lines. Widow has sight lines on first point and can literally only look at walls the rest. So yeah, Ashe is solid, or even Cass. I gotcha. First time chat from Sergeant Reach. What's up? Welcome, welcome.
my next
More
kill.
field research? Grand.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A. 3.
Can you shoot through the spawn doors? Oh no, you can't. First point.
How vexing.
I see.
Together.
We messed up there.
Nice. Fall back.
Remove them off the objective.
Reinhardt at your service.
A fatal arrow. Hostile here.
Widow 76.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Bob is seeing firsthand the DPS experience when you go toe to toe with this support character. Yeah, very true.
Time to teach these bugs some
Alright.
Stop them from moving the payload.
I'm the last one you'll ever cross.
Okay. Well, let's try this again, chat. They clip me for sure, bro. You set up here? Is this better? That's kind of a... I don't want to actually set up here, do I? That's not good.
Push that back. Fall back.
Surrender to my will.
Enemy spotted. Hold their progress. Enemy here. She's gonna blow. Enemy spotted. Ladies and gentlemen, dynamite. Going in.
Okay. Nano on run, let's just cut it.
My fuse is lit.
Okay, brother.
Smoke 'em out. There's one here. She's gonna blow.
Dude, Ash just feels so good. Bob, do something. That was kind of a well.
Bob, get out of there.
I think Bob gets diamond on his skin. Dude, I think we could have got diamond on Soldier.
Dynamite.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
I think for sure.
Here it comes. There's one here. Let me. Over here.
Bro, Ash is ridiculously in a good state right now, I think. Wait. I didn't know how powerful this spell was.
Dynamite out. Enemy spotted.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
My coals are red hot.
Good lord, brother. We just chill. Tracer, unlike other hit scans, use information all the time to make adequately timed plays and bear the impact on the game, whereas any other point and click is literally be somewhere you can shoot. Yeah.
Here it comes. Bob, do
I support this, Bob.
enemy here. Enemy turret up ahead. Enemy. You can all just take it easy.
Good shooting, Bob.
Freaking love Bob, brother. Bob in this rank because his game sense is being forced to catch up with his mechanics. Yeah. Which is actually kind of cool, man. Because I think my game sense is my lacking component. I think Tracer really forces you to learn it.
She's gonna blow. My fuse is lit. Somebody get me some cover.
Heroes never die.
Over here.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mercy's got the pistol out.
Stay out of my way. Smoke 'em out of there.
10 seconds remaining.
Let's maybe kite that. Hell yeah, brother. Ash is way more fun than Soldier and is always usually pretty decent. It's the amount of times that I've seen Ash and the Esports World Cup that's going on is actually kind of crazy, man. Yeah, and she is way more fun than Soldier. I'll give you that. Soldier's like very tracking heavy, which is satisfying, but his gameplay loop's a little ass, if I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I really struggle on King's Row with Tracer, so I might try to be a little bit more adaptable. Probably my favorite hero. The reload is annoying. Yeah, like if you're actually using your combo where you're like you on ADS and ADS to shoot and try to get like max dips, then I can definitely see how like the reload can get in the way. You have to be very mindful of that sometimes. A lot of times I'm like hanging around like 2 or 3 bullets. It's been my main for a while, even before they nerfed Soj. I think that's the only reason you're probably seeing Ashe a lot more is because Soj is out of the picture. You haven't seen Sojourn once in the Esports World Cup. Her reload is her counterbalance. Yeah. But she reloads really quick. You just have to be mindful of it. Cree feels just awful with this current range. Yeah, and like Tracer, I find that because you have to be so close, I feel like your game sense really has to be locked in. It's very easy to tunnel on Cree. Is it, do you usually start off unscoped, or does it matter? Wait, what?
Nice try, honey.
I think honestly, it feels a little slow. Aim smoothing? Are you supposed to have that off? 100%? Oh wait. That's controller. Hold on. Scope, non-scope. I have 51.47 for sensitivity, but I feel like
Prepare for battle.
it's a little slow. Maybe I just need to get used to it. Scope, non-scope. Okay. Should we give him his range back and nerf HP or something? Yeah, agreed. And Pulse, yo man, binge your Overwatch VODs on YouTube, and I want to say enjoy watching your growth. Can't wait to see you rank up soon. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate having you here, and welcome to the family.
Cheers, Squire. It's time to save the realm.
That's one of those heroes that can with having really calm aim with is super strong. Yeah, it's you gotta be careful not to get flustered and like too excited for everything. I find it so easy to get excited when you have a good opportunity. You gotta stay calm.
4, 3,
Okay.
1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Alright, Widow Junk. Kyrie Moira. Let's see who we're dealing with here. And Ashe, Anna. Okay. Let's try this again. This guy's name is Pachi. Alright, Pachi Ashe. Oh my goodness. I'll take this.
Engage this enemy.
I'll take this.
Who's on fire? I am. Let's get this barricade moving.
No one can hide from my sight.
The leader's nearly ours.
Alright. Thanks, sir.
Helden sterben nicht.
Oh my gosh, Mercy.
Careful, we're outnumbered. Nano was almost ready.
Leave me alone.
Time to put a stop to their
Okay.
efforts.
Oops.
Soldier 76 reporting for duty.
My ultimate is ready.
Do something.
Justice reigns from above.
Power emanate.
Was your night on holiday? Enemy spotted.
We have to meet their push and stop it.
Get him. Alright, brother. Playing pretty good. Mercy's just owned your team. I think their Mercy's a smurf.
For the parts.
They go Cass instead of Pharah. Huge.
Fortified. They've taken the robot. How?
Who's on fire?
Hmm. Okay.
We must stop the enemy from advancing.
Eyes open.
You again?
Stand with me.
Alright, 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 alright.
Enemy here.
Oh, that's kind of huge. Just chill.
Enemy spotted.
Nice. Okay. Thanks for progress here.
Come on, kids. We're almost at the finish line.
Helden sterben nicht.
Nanoboost administered.
Leave of the wicked.
Nice, dude. Good shit.
We're ahead. For now.
Special delivery.
Bro, I didn't have a Blake or recall. I feel like we're honestly playing really good.
There's your delivery. Give up. Not in my
Happy with it?
vocabulary.
Their Cassie is the problem though. If we can take care of Cass, we're good.
I've got you in my sights.
Oh hell no you don't.
Enemy here.
Oh bub, that was slow. Where's the recall? Oh hell yeah.
Got you staring.
I'm on fire.
Nice man. You're playing very good. Right there, no recall, but we have blink, so blink forward outside of room. Right.
Let's try that again. They took it from us.
Okay, I think I just feel a little staggered with my team. I gotta reset.
Over there.
Blinding. Huh.
I got 3 ults going into this, 4 ults going into this. I was trying to maintain like the distance between the cast and the
Let's try that.
Pokebomb. But I should have just recalled it.
Liberation rise.
Enemy over here. There's your delivery.
Okay, let's wake back up, bub.
Escorting the robot. Okay, other direction.
60 seconds remaining.
My ultimate is starting.
Over there. Enemy spotted.
Helden sterben nicht.
Who's on fire?
Walil Widdick.
30 seconds.
I'll take a redo. There we go.
We're out of time. Attack.
Nice.
Real lifesaver. Over there.
Nice. That Paul's got the diva too.
This is our last chance.
GG's.
Stop them.
Victory.
Oh wait, chat. We're kind of cooking today. That's 3-1. Stream is fun, but I'm at work and it died down. I gotta grind some rivals and get that Cyan Venom skin for launch. Hell yeah, brother, go get it. So many hours I put into rival already. 7.5. Nice, dude. I'm also not the biggest fan of the third person. I kind of wish it was first person. Played for the most part really well. Especially like looking for information and green lights. I think I found success with isolating targets. Once I got staggered, I got into a bit of a rut, but came back. Peace, bud. All right, man. Take it easy, buddy. Always good to see you. I'm gonna say that like Tracer's starting to feel really good. Like I finally feel like it's starting to click. Adam, I played Uncharted 4 a lot back in the day, and the third person was really careless when you get to high ranks. That game was great though. I've never played it. I didn't even know there was a ranking system in it. I mean, you can totally... In Overwatch, you can emote behind a corner, and then you can like turn your camera and like pick corners that way if you're really cheeky. But, I don't know. The whole like staying behind a corner but then having line of sight onto like what's coming is I'm not a fan of it from like a competitive standpoint. Yeah, I just thought Uncharted was single player. That's crazy. Chose your targets very well and made sure you had resources for engagements. That was nice. Yeah, true. Yeah, I think
Cheers, Squire.
something I've been trying to like internalize is the idea of just using,
Does it bother
not using my blinks for movement, unless I have 3 blinks. Then I can like cycle one, like kind of like this. And then when I'm in combat, or that will save me to have enough blinks in combat.
So, everyone
Same
saw
reason,
the
Bubba, is
same
why I
time
hated
posting
third-person
then?
PUBG when it came out. Yeah, true. Yeah, I never really got into PUBG, to be honest. Like, the guns are so hard to control. I don't know if that was just me. Adam, Uncharted, it's not good for comp, but it's very good for selling skins. Oh, the third person, yeah. I had a niche call community that grounded the game. Ah, cool.
Defend objective A.
Over there.
the weak can fend for themselves?
Heavy poke. Fuck. I'm just gonna chill, wait for some blinks here.
Actuating the barrier. Barrier unsuccessful.
Cast. It's gonna be a little more difficult.
Barrier is splintering.
Love that. Oh shit. We're getting greedy.
Bring up with me. Back in the fight.
Okay. We chill a little bit.
Sigma.
Let's copy, let's coalescence.
Ooh, we're outnumbered. Come on, let's push him out.
Join with me.
In tip-top shape.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Brother. God damn it.
Over there.
I goddamn.
Enemy located. Over here.
Stall that payload.
My bad. Oh, Charter was what Tomb Raider games were supposed to play like? Dude, I love Tomb Raider. That game was a shit.
Enemy over here. Oh, thanks, love.
Oh my god, dude. I can only cook so hard. Let me see.
Sombra online.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Oh, a tracer? Bring it on, brother. Oh shit, their echo's cooking.
Who's on fire? Oh yeah. Too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow, too slow. Much better.
This will cut the bait.
No, the hinder. Love your cooking. Thanks, brother. Feeling pretty good. Who's your favorite hero to have in your team as Tracer?
It's me.
Ooh, well, that's a good question. Probably a Doomfist.
My ultimate is ready.
Or a Genji. I really enjoy Dive, man.
For the Crusaders.
Oh, bro, that's my bad. I don't know, man. He's playing in high gear. Thanks, bro. I'm losing steam as we get staggered here.
EMP activated.
Receive my aid.
Even though we like may lose,
Zero.
I'm just happy with how I'm playing, to be honest.
Switching sides.
I said yesterday it looks like he was smurfing, had some really good games.
Prepare to attack.
Yeah, that new Queen Street game was really good. Amazing how calm you are taking these duels. Thanks, man. I think it's really important to just like not get too excited. It is way too easy to get excited and be like, oh yeah, like I gotta take this duel, I gotta take this duel. But in reality, if you calm down and you just like assess actually what's happening, you can approach it much easier. Same principle as like having calm aim, right, Adam?
Mother's work is never
When he's feeling the swagger, he spams the too slow. I never noticed that.
They always think they can beat me. And I always prove them wrong.
No way, Ryan has the slowest reaction time in the world. Realize he lifted on a pedal and still shattered. Oh yeah, I missed that. When I play Tracer, I get so flustered. Bro, I think we were on like almost 2 months with Tracer now. And when I first started Tracer, I want to say that like, I know how you feel. It's really difficult.
1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Sharpen your
I don't want to play main so I can get a Zen Orb, but
Boom! Objective captured. Enemy spotted. Too slow.
okay, brother.
Escort the payload.
Oh fuck! I got ripped. My bad. Just like with everything else, the more you practice, the better you get at it. Repetition, repetition. So true, so true.
Let's try that one more time.
I was trying to go for like a quick recall cycle on Echo, but I just got melted. But that makes sense because I went in front of the whole team.
أنا ما حدش يقدر عليا.
Adaptive
Game.
circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
Back in the box.
Mm. Move the card, boys. Move the card.
The payload has reached
Dude,
For now.
team's doing good.
Here it burns.
Take a soldier instead of Ekka. Make that the last point. It's just our tank. Oh shit. I should have maybe pushed cart instead. I don't know if that was feasible. Okay.
Let the dragon consume you.
4 minutes for this. We have Shatter. Rally. Lessons. Oh, fuck! Nano versus Visor. I think we gotta chill.
Break the chain.
There we go. Over here. Enemy
That's actually a good stall for Venture. Nice, dude. With more time too. Good shit.
Complete. Score.
Imagine how I felt when I was forced to learn her in season 9 being in GM. Yeah, with hit scans only, and realized how much I had to work to catch up with other top 500 DPS playing meta. That's actually kind of crazy, dude, when you put it that way. So how did you find it? Like, how long did it take you to adapt? I played Tracer since then, not even that long ago. These days I'm putting in practice in Fair and Echo. Dude, yeah, I think like Echo and Fair would be really good to have in a roster. I don't think they're gonna get any more nerfs.
Your work is a hypothesis. Prove it.
We're an unlikely crew of adventurers, aren't we?
I am grateful.
Okay. Now 130, we have 2.
Opinion of me. Now he is beyond my reach.
Ram, Hanzo, Ana.
She never said it.
These guys really like to play poke, so
Trust me. I know.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
took the entire season 9 to get a grip. Yeah, I see. Oh, bro, no, 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 no.
I could use some healing. Well ahead of you. Enemy spotted.
Don't make me 1v1 this tank.
Enemy spotted.
Actually, that's a huge stagger, dude.
Enemy over here. Over there.
My ultimate is not
One more fight.
A taste of poison.
I've been issuing an alert.
30 seconds.
Enemy here. Hang in there. This one's ours.
Oh my god, that's huge.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Oh, that's a good copy. Good hold.
Who's on fire? I am.
Nice. Really hope they don't nerf Ash. Yeah, dude, I hope so too. I don't know, she feels like in a pretty good spot.
Switching sides.
Crimson, but because obviously game sense wasn't that big of an issue, I was able to just put and hone in on the mechanics. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I want to analyze this game, bub. Let me have this code. Okay. That tracker that I have set up, just have a look there. You'll see it there pop up after this match.
Cheers, Squire. It's time to save the realm.
I know that look. Mending an old wound.
I wronged someone dear to me. The path to redemption is trying.
It's not pleasant. But you'll see, it was worth it in the end.
I hope so.
If you draw this, I'm gonna riot. Bro. Okay. No pressure.
Heard you just put that. Heard you just
Too slow.
5, 4, 3,
Call Brig Riot, police officer, brother. Let's walk up with the shield. Oh, Chunky would do that. Okay. Oh no, don't give up the space. What? I don't have a recall, bro. Nah. GG's. Love to see it.
Play of the game.
If I don't know, dude. I don't know, like, how could I have improved there? I know we played really well, played for information well, and isolated targets where I could. I think there was a couple times there on third point on attack, or at least one point on attack. I think the Ram ulted, and I felt committed when in reality I should have just played a little slower. I think I mistimed it. Otherwise, it's a really good one. Okay. Happy with it, man. Tracer's feeling a little more intuitive these days. But the biggest thing I actually noticed was a few times we let off the gas when we needed to stay aggro. Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice that. Maybe like when we were capping points, for example. And our team was sitting on cart. Like I could have pushed up. Is that what you mean? Four to 1 today, chat. Actually doing pretty good. So much green. There's days like this. Some days where you go like 9 and 1, and then the other days it flips. Crimson, yes. Yeah, okay. I think the days where I went on big loss streaks are because I was struggling to slow down my gameplay and play for information. I knew that I needed to do it, but I didn't know how it felt, if that makes any sense. So as soon as it, like, for whatever reason, like yesterday it started to click, today feels a lot better. Yeah, it's that feeling. It's hard to replicate it until like you just put in the repetition and then you just have that like light bulb moment. It's funny, right? Because you watch like top level tracers or you watch anybody do an unranked GM, and the first thing that you notice as a beginner is the amount of uptime that they have, the amount of damage that they're putting out, the amount that they're constantly on targets. And so as a beginner, you try to replicate that, but in reality, it's kind of hard to do that because they're applying the game sense that you don't have yet. So as a beginner, you almost need to slow down and like be very intentional and read the game, and then only make the plays off the green lights that you see. And then slowly, as you become better at identifying the green lights and seeing opportunities, then you increase the speed of your gameplay. And eventually, maybe your gameplay can kind of look like that too. That's kind of like my takeaway so far I've seen. I think you learn to see targets throughout the chaos. Yeah, I think so too. Like when you went from Mercy, then when she was bubbled, you went from Mora, then back to Mercy. Right. Yeah. That's a good point, yeah.
Cheers, Squire! It's time to save the realm.
More field research? Grand. Hello.
Am I glad to have you on our side and not Talon's?
Glad to be here.
A whole new
I'm
match.
not used to such good company.
You fit right in.
Not so
Crimson,
sure
most people
about
get
that.
stuck in the mechanical side of DPS and skill involved, but they just don't see the setting up for success these GM players do before making those plays in lower ranks. Yeah. You should watch your old VOD sometimes from a few weeks ago. I hate doing that, man. I'm not gonna lie, but I know where you're coming from here.
Attackers incoming.
Our enemies are
Stop the payload.
For the touch?
Oops.
Enemy spotted.
Some Honda. Zarya. Mariana. This is kind of a lost fight, bro.
Big prize.
Okay, team.
Misery made manifest.
Not really a big TP.
Enemy here.
Payload has reached
Time to drop the bomb.
I hate that. Hate that for me. Yeah, I just overextended. Bubba, look at something from before he knew what he knows now and cringed. Yeah, yeah, I don't want to do it.
Would have put a dent in anyone's helm.
Bro, the staggers are real. Wait, what?
Surrender to my will.
Look at me go. Enemy spotted. Enemy here.
Okay. Maybe we get some momentum back here.
Look out.
Understood.
Enemy in sight.
just a little slow, maybe. Speed up your tempo, your team is fully engaged and you're taking the scenic route? Okay.
Just needed a rest. Hey, it's Kiriko. Hey there.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Ultimate's charging. Group up with me. Back we go.
Don't have recall, just gotta chill a little bit. Okay, that's LOS for me. Maybe careful about that with Hanzo.
There they are. Get ready.
Oh, big sleep. Don't do it to me. Good try.
Stop the payload.
That's a tough match. Oh, brother. This is a tough one.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
Yeah, uptime's a little low, isn't it? What's the issue? Alright, I think... how can I help? Their team seems pretty even. I think maybe their Winklink is their second support, though.
Cheers, Squire.
I think that's Ana, because I think their Moira is kind of aggressive.
I must
Yeah. So if they're Ana, I think the Ana's a. If I can maybe isolate Ana, I think we might be cooking. They've only got 2.8k heals. It's like no damage. They're not really a big impact on the
world
fights.
needs heroes. And guess that's us.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
Let's see.
Escort the payload.
Clear the way. Operation. Payload's coming through.
Getting space for free. But I gotta be careful here.
Enemy spotted. Second chance.
I think that's the game plan here. That felt good.
What's in?
Mm.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Shit. Hold on. I need to get over to this. Alright, this is a strat. Gotta isolate those supports because they're not very good. Oh my god, through the window.
Enemy spotted.
Oh, we're not at point yet. Okay, there it is. Hold on, we're cooking.
I could use some healing.
Heroes never die. This ends now.
Brother! Help! I mean, I distracted 3 of them. Maybe we got some good progress off of that. Like fuck.
Did you miss me?
Thought with Discord maybe we could get the pick, but oh god.
Enemy spotted. Drop the log.
Alright. Good shit, good shit. Oh, that's not a good pick. That's my bad. I just got a little over the place there with my target priority. Bear's gotta be in placements? I don't know. Maybe?
As they say, try again.
Watching your back. Get the payload on its way.
Mama G, good morning. Good to see you. How are you today? That was a red light, man. The pocket. My bad, my bad. Almost a plat yet? We're gold 3 right now. Okay, we reset.
That would have put a
Is he back? Great. Oh, good.
In top amen.
Group up with me. Group up.
60 seconds.
Okay. We gotta go for Kiri here. Oh, a big pick.
Helden sterben nicht.
Enemy spotted.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice. All right, we got it.
Nanoboost administered.
Ooh. Joe, yeah, I meant that's crazy to say as that's a wild insult.
3 to 3.
You never know. That tire was big. Yeah, he cooked it. Mama G, what do you have on the go for today? I think the second, like, on attack here, we're starting to lock in. Makes a lot of sense to like identify a weak link. A weak link. Helped a lot.
Cheers, Squire. It's
Although
time to save the
it was a
realm.
little clumsy there. We waited for Suzu to be used and Paul's paid off. Good intentions.
Glad to be here. Still not
I
used to
didn't
such
intend for that, but yeah. It worked out pretty good, didn't it?
Not so sure about that, but I try.
Oh, our Farah's kind of feeding a little bit. Slowly getting the hand of Tracer. Yeah, slowly but surely. Like yesterday and today, she's starting to feel really intuitive. Finally. Shopping. Oh boy. Making me look bad out here? No. You saw it, I didn't. You looking good.
1. Attack commencing. Escort the payload.
1 minute. Oh my god, I thought I had a rock to my face here.
Insect confirmed.
30 seconds remaining.
Alright, let me move this bitch. Maybe we set up. It's a lot of spam there. Okay, Hanzo's out. That's huge. Oh, brother, good push. Yeah, let's set up.
My ultimate is charging.
Oh, Tracer. Let's fight. Nope.
Plane of travel never gets old.
Oh, too greedy, too greedy, too greedy, too greedy. Too greedy, too greedy. My fault.
Incoming.
Complete.
You're on NA servers? Yes, sir.
4 to 3.
I should have paid more attention to cart, to be honest. Because the pharmacy, right? I think we had pharmacy, and they went aerial, and they left the cart. Bubs, you're a flex DPS, but dude, dive is your jam. I love dive. The pace of it is so fun. I work really well with like a quick play.
Cheers, Squire. It's time to save the realm.
Greetings.
Because I think Mercy went for the res and then left the cart. Okay. Winnable.
Years ago. But we had a lovely talk.
Oh,
We have
I
Ash.
remember now. Birds.
Lucio's way out, yeah, he kind of was, wasn't he?
And music.
The pick was big. Okay, so I assume, yeah, so
Group up.
is Ash gonna take right?
5, 4,
Not high ground.
1.
Okay,
Attackers
I'll take left.
incoming. Stop the payload.
Ready, set, enemy here.
Actuating the barrier. My barrier is gone.
Enemy spotted.
Oh no, bub, no! That was too. I wasn't reading my team's information. My bad, bro. That's on me.
Not even a dent in my armor.
Didn't expect our team to give up that space. Oh no.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
We're outnumbered.
Maybe that stagger was humongous.
Someone stop that payload.
Oh no. Well, you got a touch, bro. The staggers are just a little hard, man. Okay, that was my fault. If I didn't die, I was a little too aggressive. Need to play it safe. Okay. I think I've heard of a strat or something which says that whichever team gets the first pick usually wins. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Like, because you have the advantage, right? So you can much easier, you win the fight much easier in a 4v5. But and then if your team can't either get a pick or if you start to get staggered, it's really tough. Okay, I'm gonna queue, just run to the bathroom real quick. Wait, chat. Wait, chat. We have our coaching call. Hold on. That was close. All right, once I come back, we're gonna hop on with Darth for a coaching call. Good chat. One sec. Okay. All right, let's let it rip.
Hello, hello.
Morning, Darth. How are you?
Good, good. And you?
Great,
Bit of a
thanks.
long day, but all right.
Bit of a long day. Yeah.
Yeah, it's evening for me.
Aw. Okay, cool. Well, before we get started, why don't we start with an introduction, a little bit about your background and your coaching experience?
Yeah, sure. Name Staff Cookie. I am a top performance support player, although I rarely play ranked anymore these days. Started early on to branch out into collegiate and scrimmed pretty high there, and then from there on I started like branching out, reviewing teams and individuals, and yeah, that's where my coaching journey began. Now I have like I think 2, 3, 4 years experience now, so quite a lot, and yeah, pretty confident coaching basically anything to like GM level for sure.
Wonderful. That's a pretty impressive background. So I appreciate you taking your time to coach little old gold me.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I think I sent over a code for Ilios.
Yes.
It was a win. I'm not sure if you had a chance to review it yet, but generally
I had
happy with
quick look on it. Quick look.
Okay, cool. So for this, like, my intention was really to slow down my gameplay and like play for searching for information and trying to identify green lights and trying to identify proper target priority. That was the big one. I think in this one though, I think I suffered a little bit with link management, but I'll have your professional opinion on that.
Sure. Okay, let me put up the screen share. You should be able to see the stream and my Scribble link as well, right?
Yes, we're good.
Okay, great. Let's jump straight into it.
Keep in sight, and this will go smoothly.
Fine, this is fine. Sombra's playing left side mega, you can play right side, that's okay. This one's okay. Alright. Did you need that blink there?
I think I would have preferred to blink over walk. I actually didn't realize if I got hit or not, or if I was in the center of it. But I think
okay.
I think if I was in the center, a blink is appropriate. But if not, I could just escape.
Yeah, for sure. So the thing is, you're basically, I really like how disciplined you're picking this cover here. You can barely see him, he can barely see you. And you're out of alerts already. You actually don't need to blink at all right now.
Okay.
So that's a big one. This blink was basically entirely wasted, and especially if you wanted to blink, I'd prefer you to go deeper here, by the way.
Oh, right.
Same thing as usual, is you want to like be behind the enemy tank line, right? So you don't really want to back out necessarily, but look for a deeper angle if you can't contest that. So if you want to blink, I'd recommend actually going deeper, especially since here's a mega half pick as well. And then you have like vision on whatever's happening, whatever else is happening. I don't know that. Like it would also be fine if you just stay there. It's just like this blink was not necessary at all.
Right. Okay.
If you immediately blinked here, then you would have full blinks for sure, and you would have been there a bit earlier.
Mm,
And also that's the big part because your Sombra was like basically already in, hacked somebody, and solo killed them. But your Sombra also could have died there
right.
because she was in alone. And if you were more aggressive with Blink, you would have catched that your Sombra was going in right there, and then you'd be able to follow up a bit better.
The domino effect of it all. Those little decisions
Yes,
matter so
yes.
much.
And this is fine. You got a shot in, going back out. Switching up the angle is also fine. Did you have to blink all the way back here?
No, my
What
big
is your idea behind that? I guess
think
touching.
yeah, I
Maybe?
think yeah, because they're trying to cap, right? So I think I heard the timer.
Mm.
Is that it? Yeah. So
You actually, yeah. By the way, right there, you actually even saw the enemy Sombra. She's there,
mm,
and she just threw her translocator. She threw
mm,
it on point. So what you could do here is turn around and straight blink to her to kill her. If you want to do that. There was no need for you to swap around and working your way very slowly back to point. Could be that you just were not aware of that and then just were like, oh, they touched.
I think it was a little late. Yeah. I think my response was slow to it, and then I panicked
yeah,
and
for
like,
sure.
oh crap, I need to get to point quick. But yeah.
Yeah. So a bit of a missed opportunity there. You could have punished her immediately. If you decide to not do so, which also can be very fine, as you can see, like your team is basically on point. They backed up a bit. In case you want to ignore her and you're going left side here, I also like that. Actually, it's not a bad thing to do necessarily. But then you actually want to stay here, and off angle, the backliners here, so they can't push for free. So they have to go through you basically, and ideally this will lead to the enemy tank not having heals because they are looking at you. And that way you slow the enemy team down significantly. And the entire time right there you kind of were a bit lost as to what's happening, I think. That was just the wrong decision in this case. I really like that you noticed the Sombra here and killed her though. Very nice. This is very nice. But I think what was very nice here, like you were a bit lost at what's happening or like unsure as what to do. But you were staying on the off angle, you were not like rushing to main, not panicking, and then you had the second opportunity to kill her there. So this was really nice. You even though you had an opportunity and you didn't recognize or like didn't execute it, you didn't rush afterwards, which is way better than a couple of weeks ago. Because a couple of weeks ago, I think you would have tried to rush things there.
Yeah.
So,
I think so too.
this is completely fine. Yes, the recall is nice. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Clean up. Nice. I like the tag. Yeah, actually, you even took the second here. Yes, this is very nice. Something you can for sure do. If they have a Widow or something, then you have to be a bit scared because she could jump shot you out of spawn.
Yeah.
Since they don't, this is completely fine. Being annoying here is very nice. Yes, going to this high ground is also very nice. Why is it nice? You were like annoying them there. They kept pressing W as they want to. So now you just have to I change colors here. They relocate to here, press W onto your team. And that means you relocate to here because now this is again the off angle where they have to cross, right? That's the reason behind it. So they push through and you keep being like kind of like a mosquito on their side, look like pestering them and looking for opportunities, and that's exactly what you would want to do here.
Okay,
This
perfect.
is very nice. They back out. You can so here you have options. Either you stay here and chill out, or as you saw that your Sombra was in there, maybe you can go for a play and try to kill someone. Like triple blink in, try to one clip the hack guy here, and
Right.
recall out.
Okay.
That would be a risky play though. So it's just a risk versus reward thing. I wouldn't mind either, to be honest.
Okay.
It's just that you have to be aware after, like we talked about it this last time, I think. After you do such a risky play and don't have resources, after that you have to chill. So it's just more about what do you do after this attempt of a play, rather
Right.
than doing the play or not. Because I wouldn't mind if you do it, and I wouldn't mind if you don't do it, to be honest.
Okay.
Anna died here. And yeah, here you misread the situation a tiny bit.
Okay.
Because yeah, here's like you give the entire space completely up. Like both your supports are dead, yes, which means you have to chill a bit or like don't hyper engage. But what you actually want to do is stay here, be annoying, and make them go through you to be able to push the point, or rather like kill the queen, right?
We gave up too
Your queen
quick.
can't get out. Yeah, she can't get out anyways. If you stay here, the enemy Sombra is already dead. You have pulse, you have EMP. Then you can try to pulse the Illari. Maybe your Sombra decides to EMP in if you stay there. You can't really know, right? But that's stuff that maybe happens, maybe doesn't happen. But you just
Right.
pieced out completely. So it's more like staying a bit closer to the enemy team as long as you're on the off angle, because there you're safe, especially on the high ground. They can't chase you. And like it's basically a dance around the enemy team. Try to be in proximity of the enemy team at all times if you can, somewhere behind the enemy tank line, and not piece out completely.
Okay.
That's a big part here. And I think also the first round, I'm not entirely sure, but I think the first one is the one you lost. Not entirely sure though. It was a 2-1 in your favor, so it was a pretty close game here. Other than that, I like you not dying there. It's completely fine. Only thing, maybe you could think about like trying to stall for as many percentage points as you can, maybe.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
With free blinks and recall and stuff. Obviously you die for that. That's you have no intention of living there. But if you can, like, if you get lucky and the enemy team can't like really hit you a lot and you are able to dodge a lot, maybe you get like 10-15%, and that's actually quite big. So that's something to maybe think about.
Okay.
But other than that, it's fine here. I like you off angling again. Yes, you have to chill here. Yes, you're forced to blink out here. Little tip behind you, Zafak.
Oh, I missed it. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, you get healed by the Mercy, it doesn't really matter, but there will be instances where you won't get healing. There's a half-back.
Okay.
This is nice, this is nice. Okay. Do you recall what went through your mind here as you were approaching? Or don't you remember?
I don't at the time, but if I were to think about how I would have played it, I see Ram shooting main, so my intention is to come off to this off angle. I know I have Paul, so maybe looking for opportunities.
Be a bit specific of how you want to peek here. Is there something you should be like cautious of, be aware of?
Well, they're very heavy poke, so if like what I should probably do is like maybe jiggle pick it first, and then if I want to switch my covers, I would want it. I know that I would want to do it by blinking. I don't know what I actually do though.
Okay, Sure, in terms of hero matchup. Now ask I'd say I ask you the people question, since you're playing against players. Anything that comes to mind? I don't think so, because this is a bit more
I
advanced,
see where
think.
you're coming from, like the psychology of like going to the same angle again. They might be expecting it,
Yes,
where
exactly.
I could instead maybe rep left.
The only thing you have to keep in mind here, like I don't mind you peeking right side or like taking right side, because Sombra's playing left side. This is completely fine. The only thing is you just have shown yourself a couple of seconds before here, right? So you basically just peeked that before you like went back and went up here again. So you should expect the enemy to be aware that you are in this area. So you can't slow peek that and can't chill there and then
I see where you're
pull
coming from.
clips in, because they know you were just there. So in their mind, they are aware, oh, left side tracer, and they will react way faster when they can expect you.
Right.
So that's just something to keep in mind for sure.
Good
So in
point.
this case, I wouldn't even say like jiggle peek or so. I would immediately blink here to take the deeper angle to go behind them, basically, instead of peeking the short corner here, because that's
Okay.
also like very easy for you to get shot at, right? They just have to from here on out. Oh, that's tracer, pew. But if you instead of peeking, blink behind here, they have to turn all the way, and now they don't look at your team anymore.
That's very true.
So,
Yeah, because like and if they look at me at a far angle, then a deep angle.
I like how, though how it played out. You peeked cautiously, they shot at you, you waited, and then you used your blink instead of re-peeking normally again. This is very nice here. And what I also like is you keep being on the off angle. This is way better than what I've seen last week. Last week you were kind of a lot of times still in the enemy team where you don't want to be, and this is very nice. Although like okay, they are like, unfortunately, as you're going in here, the enemy team starts pressing S, so you are not having the greatest of angles right now, but you still have an angle on the tank maybe. And from here on out, again, it's like you are in cover. You have not wasted a lot of blinks right now, which is very nice. So you have the option to just like double blink behind the enemy brick and stick her, for example.
Right. Okay.
So this is, overall, I really like the execution here. It's also fine that you just here shoot the enemy Raja. This is also okay. Now you made a big mistake, actually.
Yeah, we left the soldier in our territory.
Yes. I think this came down from you want to chase down this here. This
I
kill
think
here,
so. Yeah.
which isn't the biggest of mistakes in itself. It's just this context here. She's 1 HP and has a queen in her face. So your queen will kill her anyways. You want to prevent the soldier at killing your queen first though. And you were already basically here, and then that's the thing, like you expended blinks to come here because you need to expend your resources to cross, and you are on him, and you don't have enough blinks anymore to switch all the way back and then go all the way across the point anymore.
Right.
It's just like the initial thought process here was nice, and then like he was on high ground and you couldn't really catch him. Then you just walk, and shoot at people from here. Here, like you would have seen peeking wise, you would have seen maybe the soldier peeks up here, so you have to be careful of that. If he doesn't, you can maybe like go up here and go for that. Or if you see the Sombra here, you could maybe just stick the Sombra. Chances are maybe she doesn't have her translocator. Yes, she does. She actually has, but you know, that's just stuff you could do instead of going in the one side of the point, which expended your resources, and I didn't mind it. But then you did the 180 and turn around, and that was the big mistake there.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yes, this is nice. Yeah, and then just should have in this case just shot at the soldier. I think you win this fight anyways. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, something very important. She started hacking you. You were low HP. You need to recall that. You can't risk of getting hacked when you're low HP. Like as Tracer in general, you can't really risk getting hacked, even if you're full HP. It's very scary. So if you see the Sombra hacking you, either interrupt with your left click, just shoot at her, so she can't hack you, or you have to recall.
Oh,
One of those
if you
two things
shoot her hack, it cancels it?
Yes, if Sombra gets damaged while she's hacking people, it gets interrupted, and she can't hack.
Okay.
You didn't know that? Oh, yeah.
No, this is huge.
That's very important. That's very important counterplay.
Is it ever? Okay, cool.
Who's on fire?
I mean, nice try with the pulse bomb, I guess. Only question: did you need your recall
No,
there?
I have
Yes.
no, I didn't. And honestly,
You
like, I
didn't,
should have just
exactly.
shot her.
You
Like,
didn't.
it wasn't
Yes.
necessary for pulse.
Yes. Exactly. Like, apart from you missing it, you didn't necessarily need it. But again, like, I wouldn't really mind it as as long as you hit it. But yeah, just shooting, playing the corner here. She's low HP, you're low HP. You still have recall up. You can just play the neutral. You don't need your pulse to get an advantage here.
Okay.
Very nice melee combination, and you got the sword as well. It's just unfortunate that they capped in the meantime, so you lost quite a bit of percentage. Or like rather, I'm not sure if you had the point beforehand, but you actually didn't. But you could have cleaned up a bit faster for sure. This is nice. This is just a blink into a wall.
Yeah.
I like this reaction because you can't really contest the brick. So next idea, and I think that was your idea, is switch lanes. I think this was the idea. So cross all the way over here.
Yeah.
At least that's how it looks to me. And it's just like first blink point, and then not pressing S, just pressing A while you look in that direction. You need to be a bit angled because you can only go up there, and then you can just blink up here. So that's just a blink execution mistake. It can be a bit rough, like with that how your walking input 6 can also like influence your blinks, but not a very big deal. But again, second blink in a row, you just blinked into obstacles of the map. And that is just something like a bit map knowledge and spatial awareness things that will just come over time if you keep paying attention to it. Like,
Okay.
you just should have known that right behind you here is a pillar, so you can't just blindly blink backwards because you have no idea where exactly you will blink to. So in this case, either keep blinking forward because the Sombra is in, by the way. That's something you could have done instead of backing out. So you basically like going left switch is fine. Brick is in your face, but you also saw the Sombra here, right? You because you can see it through the wall.
Yeah.
So instead of backing away from the brick, which is fine in general because you don't want to be in Brick's face, you can just skip her because she's not really protecting anyone, really. Like, she's next to her tank, not really next to her support, and especially their soldiers unprotected. So in this case, it's just like blinking past her and follow up to your Sombra.
Right.
And that's a free kill.
That would be a free kill, yeah. Okay.
But again, this is like just because of the context, because you had basically full blinks. If you had like one blink left, then you couldn't do that, right? Because the golden rule of 2 blinks plus recall for an engage. So you couldn't engage if you had less resources available, but you had. So that's just something you could have done there.
I need to differentiate the sounds between the hack and the, or like, because she hacked the health pack, and I think in my brain I was like, oh, I'm getting hacked. So my initial reaction was to blink.
Blinking away. Yeah, but blinking away is not a good reaction because she can, if she keeps LOS while you blink, she can still hack you through the blink.
I see.
So
okay.
So that's what we mentioned earlier. Either you try to shoot the hack, so you interrupt it, or, and that's the, if you get surprise hacked, or like you think you get surprise hacked, then you have to hit the recoil button because you don't have time to 180 and find her in time before you get hacked. So you have to recoil there. If you like, sure, it would be a mistake in this case because she wasn't hacking you, but it's a good reaction to train anyways, for sure.
Right. Okay. Cool.
I don't know that. It's fine that you force her out, by the way. I don't mind that. And yeah, here's the. Yeah. It got a bit hectic. So you were like shooting at the enemy Sombra, forcing her out, which I don't mind. Like, if you back out anyways, that's okay. And from here on out, you have to coordinate with your Sombra. See what she's doing, blink to the hack target and kill it. Why? Now especially because they have rally up. And rally is an ultimate If you
Oh, I
don't have
see.
like very hard focus fire, you will kill nobody. It's impossible. You have to hard focus fire somebody. In this case, the soldier wasn't even in the range of the rally, so he wouldn't even got any heals at all. But it's very, very
Right.
important that you can't like just like they all press Q basically. Like a lot of stuff is happening, right? So
Mhm.
it's like now's the time. You can't really afford to tempo wise, you can't afford to chill back and pew pew and off angle and then just look for opportunities. Even though there isn't really a good opportunity right now, it's go time anyways.
Gotcha.
Because
Okay.
like stuff is happening, try to hone in on the soldier and kill him in this case. And which you are doing that now. Okay, blink wise, could you have done something differently? How you use the blinks?
Yes, like because nobody's looking at me, so I don't really have to expend any
Yes.
blinks.
Yeah.
I think I need to save them until somebody looks at me for combat.
Exactly. So just from here, you see the hacked soldier,
Hmm.
walk up to him or even blink up to him in his range, I guess. Yeah, here. And now, what you also don't want to do, what you did right now, especially since I think you spent another blink, you spend a blink, especially since you spent a blink, to take the same angle as your Sombra.
Yeah.
Like from this direction, he's already getting damage, right? So what do you want to do instead?
We could have just walked along this little pillar that we're on and just shot him in the back.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. And if you see from 3D here,
That would have been
if
it.
he would have not blinked and stood still, he's dead.
Hmm.
So that way you would have more blinks available to you for the fight after that, and you would have gotten the kill.
Right.
It's just a bit rushed. You wanted to do a bit too much with your blinks here, instead of just focusing on okay, Sombra shoots from left side, he's around the pillar, so I go right side. It's pretty easy actually.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
think about it that way.
Okay.
And yeah, that's the thing about rally, right? They basically all live except Sombra went out of the rally, but Soldier's like already full HP again. So the healing output is pretty disgusting from Brick Ultimate. Should you have gone for the turret there?
Uh, I don't know. I don't know. Well, there's soldiers low. I think I should have went for soldier, to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah.
So literally you could have stood still the entire time. Nobody was paying attention to you, so you had no reason to blink, right? That's the thing you have to keep in mind. Apart from moving from A to B, that's like moving from A to B is like very important. Blink is pre-fight because you want to set up in good positions, and I think that like became way better already in your gameplay.
Okay.
The only thing you have to differentiate between like basically switching gears. So this comes in tandem with it's go time because stuff is happening. They're clashing. They use ults and stuff. So you don't really want to do A to B blinks anymore because this like usually for pre-fight setup things. So since the fight is
Interesting.
already happening, now your focus shifts using your blinks as your survival tool
I like that.
to
Yeah. Okay.
dodge people shooting at you. And
Huh.
if people don't shoot at you, you don't have to blink.
Right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So
I like that.
basically, it's here. You would have killed him, by the way. He didn't even have the pylon on him. A little fun fact. He would be dead for sure. And then from here on out, you can chill. Keep, again, clock principle, right?
Mm.
You are on the edge of the fight here. But you blinked in here for the pylon. So you're violating the clock principle. Everybody can look at you, shoot at
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
and you're dead.
Yeah.
So it's basically, I think you panicked a bit and were unsure what to do.
Yeah, for sure.
Keep on. It's like it's go time. Pressure somebody with a Sombra. Soldier would have been dead already, and then look what's happening. Is somebody shooting at you? Nobody's shooting you. You don't blink. You just keep left clicking people. Then you shoot at her. Then maybe she will turn around and start shooting at you. And then you can use a blink in this direction to kill to keep shooting at her. She turns around, tries to shoot at you. You blink through her with an 180, and usually the second clip you have on somebody, or at latest the third, then they are dead.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. And also, by the way, your Sombra died as well because you basically left her alone, which is a bit unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense though.
Wasteland. That would have put a dent in anyone's hell.
Okay, let's see what's happening. Waiting for reset, this is fine. Can be a bit more aggressive. You can press a bit more W, scout somebody. Yes, very nice.
Have we been here before?
Did you need your pulse?
No.
Like, I really like that you instantly killed the soldier here, but did you need a pulse? That's a big question.
Nah, I could have just meleeed. I think that's a melee.
Yes. Yes, melee should be enough.
I get too excited.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Small little detail. If he isn't aware to you, yes, this is fine. But aim like a centimeter higher. Aim at the neck. Because then your spread will more likely hit his head as well.
Yeah.
And the damage boost is way worth it. So that's just a tiny crosshair placement thing. You can go for the head for sure.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't mind it. Like, I even don't really mind you using pulse just to confirming a kill. It's better than not killing him.
Right.
But I think you could have just meted. Yes, very nice off angle, very nice off angle.
I didn't mean to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same thing as before. People start looking at you, just blink away. Blink to cover. And then you can like re-peek from here, for example. So you don't have basically like if you look at from bird's eye, basically your target should be, if possible, the Illari, because that's the best target you can kill, especially now since the soldier is down.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't want the rest of the enemy team between you and Illari, so but you want to be on the other side, right? So that just means keep walking around, keep circling them, like you're like an eagle watching his prey, basically. Yeah, happens, I guess. Just a very big mistake, though.
Yeah.
I think this just lost you the fight.
I think it did too.
Just needed.
Yeah, it's basically
EMP activated.
fight turned out not in your favor. Over. Small thing here, you should be aware that you want to try to touch. So, you being here.
Right.
Try to conserve your blinks as much as possible. Wait here until the very last second. Don't show yourself at all. Very important.
Okay.
And if possible, you want to have like 3 blinks, or like at least 1 blink on point, if possible, in any way, if you have enough time for it. And then blink on the point. And now important, you don't stay on the point. You just touch the overtime last second so it resets, and you have a full fuse clicking down again. That's the only thing you do. So you don't stay on point and die on point. Very important. You just stall for time in hopes that like people from your team are coming back. That's the only thing you are aiming for right now.
Okay, so you blink onto it and then like recall immediately, and then you kind of set up again?
Yeah, it depends on the circumstance. Like if you have like 3 blinks available, you can like just blink through the point here very fast, so they don't really have a chance to catch you and drop people into you. Stall for time here, and then recall from here, because chances are you're maybe on point again. So you have basically the second touch with the recall, and in that time, during that time, you also have a last blink that came back, and then you can blink back out here, and you're safe again. That way
I
you
see.
would live.
Okay.
So that would be like I'd say the ideal Gigabrain scenario when you have
Sure.
all resources available. Because like ideally you get enemy people to chase you down here, right? Which
Mhm.
opens up a bit of space for your team to touch. And bamboozle them, stall for point, recall back onto point, and then peace out with your last blink. And hopefully by that time somebody else will be able to touch.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense.
And by the way, if they don't touch after that, then it's just unlucky. Like that's I also like wouldn't say it would be worth to go onto the point again just to die on point, just that you have touched, because you are very vital in winning the fight.
Ready for battle.
Right, it's not worth the death.
Because as TRACER, especially like these scrappy fights, right? As TRACER, you like those, and you have to be there if your team wants to win it. Other than that, it's just not worth it. So you shouldn't, if possible, you should die for the touch, and touch last second, basically.
Okay.
Okay. I really like what you did this map here, by the way. Basically the criticism I had on the first map, where like not off-angling deep enough, is applicable here as well. You will see. But other than that, you did it like you played very, very well here. Did you need to recall?
I think I should have stayed low.
Yes.
And then
It's not
wrap
worth it
under.
really. Yeah. Small thing also, the entire time you could have shot at the Farah more, for sure. Like you were up here. You heard the Farah, and now it's like one blink, you can't really engage because you have too little resources. So what you want to do is just hide here. So she can't direct you for free. Because if you stay here, it's a free hit, right? Pretty obvious, I think. So just chill here and wait until she pushes you. So she pushes the corner, which in turn means she's way closer now. And there you can shoot at her.
Good point.
You
Okay.
can afford to take you can afford to take one rocket, and you basically need to make that count. So you want to force very close range engages onto Farah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, recall not really worth it. I like you contesting her. Tracking was a bit sloppy, but whatever. It's fine. As long as you live and don't die there, this is completely fine. Very nice target acquisition here. Only thing is, if you had recall, you wouldn't have died here. Other than that, I really like you saw the opportunity at like a Mercy who is not looking at you, and you tried to one clip her, which is perfectly nice. That's what you want to do here.
Okay.
Looking for stuff. Okay, you decide left side is not worth it and go right side instead, which is completely fine. Against a pocket Farah, that's a completely fine thing to do. If they didn't have a flyer, you want to prioritize going left side because that's the better angle usually. But I don't mind you going right side here.
Okay.
Fine. Yes, very nice. Blinking to a cover here, which is very nice, very nice. Yes, perfect. That was also, by the way, exactly what I was talking about. You used the blinks in the fight here, so the Illari can't shoot you. She didn't hit you because you used the blinks here. That's exactly what you want to do.
Did I need to use recall here though? I don't think it was necessary.
Probably not. Thing is, she's dead here. I mean, the Farah was shooting at you, to be fair. So maybe better safe than sorry. But
okay.
you could have greeted the recall, I think. You didn't actually have to, just because you were so good in cover here. chances of you like getting hit is very low, and you
Yeah.
can recall. Like if you get hit there, then you can still recall.
I see.
That's the only thing. Yeah, other than that, this was by the way just not clean tracking. You should have one-clipped the Mercy here 100%.
Okay.
It's just in general that's what I realized in this review here, but I think your game sense is starting to shape up and your timing with Tracer become way better.
Okay.
I think now is the time to focus on tracking mechanics as well more. So the thing I notice a lot is especially like these close range tracking scenarios, like when funnily enough, either if people are moving fast or if they don't move at all, those two scenarios you really struggle with.
Yeah, the
Because if
track
they move too
stop
fast,
is really difficult.
yeah, true. So
Okay.
like the very fast tracking, like where you have to do very fast turns, you tend to miss a lot. So I would like focus in your aiming routines a bit more on that, like close range, fast strays, whatever.
Okay.
And the people standing still is just the you expected them to move, but they didn't. So that's just more a bit of an being aware that they are not moving actually. So not really sure how to give tips on that. But yeah, other than that, what I wanted to propose to you as well, because I think you do a lot of aim training before you play Overwatch, right?
I've been doing less lately. I think it's like 30 minutes a day, but I've actually
Okay.
I
Yeah,
have been doing it's called reactive tracking, which is essentially the stuff that you're talking about right now. When they'll either move in a horizontal or like a linear horizontal line, or they'll either move on like an X or a Y axis. But it's very quick and it's very reactive, like a lot of back and forth movements.
Okay. Yeah, that's actually very nice.
Okay.
Also 30 minutes max for sure. I wouldn't recommend doing more aim training than like 30 minutes is the absolute maximum before you play Overwatch, I think.
Yeah, or else your brain
Because
kind of gets
the
dead.
game is yeah, exactly. Also I have like I don't know on the top of my head the proper codes for that, but maybe try to look for tracking things that are not only horizontally, but like a bit of a mixed bag as well. Where
Yes,
like
yeah.
like for a small sphere of things like randomly moving in basically in both dimensions. That helps a lot as well.
Okay. Okay, I have just the routine.
Anyways,
I think
it's fine.
I think a big thing that does throw me off too, which I'm starting to slowly work on, is we talked about it before on a Circuit Royale VOD review. The idea of like counter strafing and mirror strafing, and just from like my background, I used to do a lot of counter strafing because it's very difficult and everybody's on an equal playing field, so everybody has the exact same guns kind of thing. So you had to prioritize your movement to make you more difficult to shoot, but in reality in Overwatch, like as a DPS, you kind of have the advantage in shooting. So it's like mirror strafing is much more powerful and it's much more easy to hit your shot. So I'm trying to like ingrain that too in my movement.
Yes. For sure. Especially on Tracer, because like just this one clip, you have like very high DPS for short burst. So you want to make sure to hit all of your bullets if possible. And yeah, mirror strafing is for sure better for that.
Okay.
Other than that, you need to get out of there. Yes. It's nice. Only criticism I have here, because reaction was nice in as to what's happening. You maybe could have tried to, at the same time while you were blinking out here, still keep shooting at the Mercy, because she was basically 1 HP.
Oh, I see.
That's the only criticism I have here, but that's like very nitpicky.
Can we go instant
very
replay
nitpicky.
so I can see that again?
Yeah, sure. So basically what you wanted to do here is, she's 1 HP, you still have bullets, and this is also you blinked into a wall, and then you just lost track of her.
So fast, yeah. Okay.
So if your tracking was like a bit cleaner, she would be dead anyways. But other than that, it's like literally just W blink, just so you are out of there, And if you are here, then she's easy to keep track of. But since you are like blinking into a wall and then like changing the angle completely with your blink,
Yeah.
now you have no idea where you are.
That's true. Okay. Yeah.
So that's like a very simple. There's the Mercy. She's running away. I chase. Way easier to execute, and you would have killed her that way.
Mm.
Like the only thing you have to go out of there, right? That's the only pressing matter you had here, because we like had a res in there. The Tefera was shooting at you, so you going out is nice. It's just like keep chasing Mercy.
Okay.
Overall, I still like your reaction though. Like you lived, which is very important. You stabilized, waited in the corner back there, waited until you had full health again, and at the same time you recharged your blinks, and then you went in again because you had to. So this is completely fine. Okay, yeah, unlucky. You lost the fight, whatever.
I think my blink management going into that room was poor too, though. Like I could have just walked. I think nobody was looking at me, and so I would have had 2 or maybe even 3 blinks by the time we actually took that fight with Ilari.
Yeah, could have been cleaner for sure.
Mm.
I just think the big one was like where you disoriented yourself and wasted 2 blinks here.
Right, it
So
kind of
this like
dominoed.
fucks up your whole rhythm for the future, right? So this like you started like to rush your play a bit and panicked a bit, which
Yeah.
is like it makes sense because you are under a lot of pressure and fucked up this single blink.
Yeah.
But just keeping it simple here would go a long way, I think. And other than that, instead of like trying to go here again, same principle. I try to manifest in you, go deeper, go into the enemy side.
True.
Way shorter escape route. You have a second healing pack that you can sustain yourself with, and if you have to, you can like run back here, run onto the mega, and if they keep chasing you, this is very nice for you because then they are not applying pressure to your team.
Okay.
That's just like it's that the escape thing I just explained is just like not as high on the priority list, I think, because that's not contributing to winning fights in that case, like kind of games. So winning fights is more of a priority instead of getting out and with your life or not.
Yeah.
That's like second priority.
Okay.
This is very nice. Nice pressure. Here again, you were rushing too much. If you take a tiny bit more time, your tracking is cleaner, and she's dead. This is nice. This is nice. This is nice. You started shooting when your crosshair was there, and she was there. You were not on target. So literally just this initial half a second, we only start shooting when you're on target. I think we talked about it last time as well, right? Trigger discipline.
Yeah.
But that's just this half a second of patience really helps a lot. That's nice. That's very nice. Taking the angle. Yes. Did you have to recall?
I don't think so.
Yes. I think that's a bit of a habit of yours. That starts to form. This is like the blink melee into recall. That's the thing TRACERs do a lot. Because usually you do it because you are making a play right now and have to peace out immediately after you got the kill.
Right.
But in this case, you just didn't have to at all. You were under no pressure. This was just a 1v1, and you had the upper hand.
Right. We lost her for it. Yeah.
Oh, got her still, which is nice. Yeah, I don't mind that. You live and keep fighting, which is very nice. This is very nice. This is very nice. That's exactly what I talked in the beginning. Close range fight. Did you see that? The Pharah had exactly time for one rocket to shoot at you.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, she died, even through the pocket. And that's exactly what you want to force as Tracer against Pharah. Close range battles, because she's pretty stationary, and you can one-clip her before she can kill you for sure.
Yeah,
That's very
she's
important.
quite slow actually. It's just like finding the timing
Yes.
either in between like
Yes,
the
yes.
counting the reloads on her clip or like in between a shot. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you were aware, but before this patch, so the patch before this one,
Mhm.
Pharah had more damage on her booping ability, the
Yes, yeah, they
concussion
nerfed
blast.
that. Yeah, yeah.
Yes, and that's, by the way, very significant. Like I think a lot of players were like, "Oh, it's just a slap on the wrist." And to be fair, the nerf itself wasn't big. The important part is you as Tracer have a chance again, because with
Yeah.
with more damage she could one tap you and you couldn't contest her anymore. And that's what the big thing was. Anyways, back to the review here.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the one shot combo is kind of nasty.
Yeah, for sure. That's very good. That's nice. Keeping on her. That's okay. This is okay. You missed the mini, by the way. I
Did
like you trying to go for the mini, but you missed it actually. But whatever, it's fine. It's something that's completely fine to do. You were thinking about a way to go up there. I think you can't really. At least none that I know of.
Yeah, there's a
Okay,
jump
I
spot
really
on
like you,
soldier,
but
but
that's it.
yeah, not, maybe not Tracer.
Was this the correct move here?
No, I think I should have wrapped like I had previously when we were talking about the Pharah aim.
Yeah, so going here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of wrapping back. Why? You want to be behind the tank line. And second part, you have a very aggressive second DPS flanker the entire game, by the way. Like was also on Sombra already. So your DPS is here. You want to be here. And then the enemy has to walk through both of you. And that's the only thing I have to, the only big thing I have to criticize on this map. Because you were playing too far back. Do you see that? Your Echo is doing God's work, by the way, right now. She's in there and killing the enemy team basically by herself, the double flyer alone. And if you would be here, way easier time.
Right.
It's just like if the enemy is also, on the other hand, if the enemy team would have their monitor on and actually look at your Echo, then your Echo is dead because she's alone there. And you want to be up here for sure. That's a very, very typical Ilios thing, like against Flyer or like against double flankers. The most, like the hardest part is getting through here. Because they can be anywhere, right? Can be up there, can be up there, can be up there.
Right.
Here.
Right.
Could be on the Mega. That's like very nice for you to play and very hard for the enemy, especially the backliners, to walk through.
Okay.
Once they make it 2-point, it's way more of a stalemate thing. Because long sidelines, they can see you flanking, you don't have many options anymore. So you for sure want to be way more aggressive. Ideally set up like on high ground here or something. And if you can't, from down here, just go here and look what's happening. Scout people, look at stuff. Yeah, I think the rest of this map here is like pretty. See, that's a nice off angle. It's just like you didn't have any reason beforehand to back to point.
Right.
If you would have been there earlier, she would be dead already.
Right. I got you.
Very nice. Tank turns around to you. You dodge his LOS, which is very nice, and now you can chase him. Mechanical misplay. That's a pulse you should aim to be able to hit, because those are not very hard. Also, you don't necessarily, especially with like these big tank hitboxes, you don't necessarily have to go for these sideways 90-degree pulse bomb blinks. Because they are way harder to execute than just look at the tank and right click the tank.
Yeah,
In my case, I have pulls on right click. I don't know how
I do
you
too.
handle that. Yeah, very nice because it frees your movement. Just look at him, right click the tank, and he's dead. It's way easier to execute, and like tanks are not hard to hit, right? So that's sometimes you make your life unnecessarily hard.
Yeah, I think because I was practicing on Vaxis so much that I had the like I started to internalize or like ingrain that idea of like the Blink 180s. But yeah, I think I'm starting to work on not doing it as much too. But okay, yeah.
I mean, it's for sure a nice skill if you want just to practice it. It's also fine. It's just like you don't have to, especially on tanks. You don't have to.
Okay.
Are you good where you are staying, or should you be somewhere else?
I think it's fine for the second.
Would there be a better spot to stay instead? Setup wise.
I don't know the map like the back of my hand yet, but I know there's probably a deeper angle.
Yeah, same thing as before. You live on the right side streets here, and from here on, also good cover. You can hide, wait until the tank walks past you. You have a mega here, which can sustain you, and boom, support walks through. Support is dead. That's exactly the idea your Echo had, by the way.
Right. Okay.
And if there's two of you, way more efficient. And in this case, like you scare the tank a bit, but don't accomplish anything else really. And like if you start here, even if they start forcing you out, because against better people they will start like pushing you out here, then you can still run. You have to use your blinks, of course, but you will get them back. And either they keep chasing you, so you keep running, or they don't chase you anymore and go main again, and then you can be here anyways. So you basically have two engages instead of one.
It's like your backup angle almost. I got you. Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
The battle ignites me.
Nice. Very nice focus.
One for you. One for you.
This just here, by the way, was another example of you struggling with these very fast close range flicks or tracks. Could have been cleaner, where the cast was basically like zooming around your screen because he was getting speared. That's just something you should try to work on. But other than that, that's fine.
Can we go back to look at that right quick? Do we know if I'm under? I think I'm under tracking it, aren't I? Like a little slow.
Yeah, you're a bit too slow a bit too slow in reacting, and then you try to overcompensate and then you overshoot.
Ah, I see. Okay.
One for you. One for you.
Here, this is completely fine. Yeah, you were like too slow,
I didn't.
And then you
expect the
overshot
boop
to where
there,
he
yeah.
was. Yeah, true.
Okay.
Just something that will like keep on doing your reactive tracking thing. That's for sure something you should be aiming towards.
I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think you got a point here. They can't even touch. Whatever. This one was a bit odd. You didn't die. Recoiled. You can't touch anyways. Whatever. I really like this map from you as well, by the way.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool.
You were very nicely utilizing your blinks to get from high ground to high ground, which was very nice. It's only you don't want to stand still here and wait until somebody's shooting at you. Immediately go left side.
Right.
Immediately.
Okay.
You have there no business in being here.
Yeah,
Immediately go left
there's no
side,
advantage.
and from here on, you can still look at people and stuff.
Okay.
Small detail. Other than that, I really like that you use these high grounds here. This is very nice. Usually, not even diamond tracers do that, by the way. So, big congrats.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought slime's more fearsome than you.
Playing these high grounds here, just chilling, don't too force anything, and this is fine. Just be a bit cautious against the cast here. So a good cast could have killed you by the way, just there. So maybe be a bit more patient before you go there.
Right.
Other than that, it's fine.
Okay.
Like, you don't have cover here, right? So a good cast flashes you and just taps you instantly.
Can you shoot through the lattice, like your feet? You must be able to. I think
Not entirely
Overwatch
sure,
pretty good with it.
but he... What was he doing? Okay, he lost track of you. Okay, that's weird. Let's see. Like, the thing is... Oh? Where did he flash you? Flash you somewhere here, right?
It wasn't
Okay,
really meant
flash
for
you
me.
by accident, and okay, he was not aware at all. That's funny. But the thing is, from here on, you can be
Yeah.
seen and you can be headshot.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's just bit scary. Not a big thing. It's just like a tiny bit rushed. Tiny bit rushed.
Okay.
Staying here and shooting here is fine as well. And then when you realize your tank is starting to press W, then you can blink here. I like the patience. Annoying them in multiple angles. Okay. Engage was a tiny bit sloppy, but you used the blinks well to get out.
I fat fingered it.
Yeah, okay. This is very nice, this is very nice. You realize the cat is chasing you and you just annoy him. This is very nice. Could have been a tiny bit faster here on the Mercy with the execution. Other than that, it's fine. Nice trade here. It's all good.
I remember seeing like a jump spot here. I couldn't figure out how to get up.
You can actually on these high grounds here. I'm not entirely sure how to execute it, but I've seen TRACERs triple blink into the wall here.
Oh, I've seen
Somehow,
that too.
because of every blink you get hide and you can get up here. But I have no idea how to execute that consistently. No idea. It's just that's a spot for sure. And this one is also a spot. This one is a nice spot. It's just you have to intentionally blink into the wall here because you try to blink here.
Oh, right.
And your blink is too far. That's the tiny detail you missed here. So basically, you jump and strafe right side, and mid-air you just blink up there, and then you're up.
Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah. Nice. Yeah, the parkour actually is so helpful as Tracer. And then all those little quirks, really helps out.
True. I also really like that you wanted to set up, by the way. It's just like you realized fight is over, set up time. Like your entire I'd say body language was telegraphing, okay, you are thinking right now about the next fight and how to set up for that. This is something I really like. Because you didn't really do that a lot beforehand. You tried going for high ground, missed the parkour, and then decided to go play down here, this is also fine, by the way. That's also in general, like if the enemy isn't really contesting high ground, it's also fine for you to play cage. By the way, this is usually called cage.
Okay.
Same with the well map with the hole in the thing. The last one. Wait.
Oh, the second point. Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, this one here, right? Yeah, exactly. This is also called cage.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure why it's called cage. Maybe because this looks like bars or something, but that's how it's called. And this is lighthouse. And last map here, same thing. This one is lighthouse. This one is cage.
Okay.
Just for callouts' sake.
Right.
Maybe something is worth that you heard that. But yeah, anyways, usually Tracers you can just play cage. It's a very nice space for you to play. You have cover, you have mini health pack, you have good angles where you can engage and disengage. So this is something it's completely fine that you stay here and play this angle there. It's completely fine.
Lucky.
I mean, task failed successfully, I guess.
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah. Anyways, I like the intention that you try to go for the stick early in the fight. Exactly what you want to do.
Happen with you lot.
Looking for setup. Very nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. That's exactly what you want to do.
Who's on fire?
You were aware that there was a pylon. Also, props to you. I think last map you were not aware of pylons really a lot. Last session, I mean.
Oh yeah, there's such a headache. I'm starting to learn, so I think it's becoming a priority because I'm learning how troublesome they are.
Yeah, fair enough. I also like there was when Illari was meta for a while. I think it was like the OW World Cup.
Okay.
And sometimes people played Illari combined with Torp, and they call it builder meta because they have like 2 turrets that can be built.
Right.
Very annoying. I hate that. I hate that. I don't like as a concept like these turrets. Not something that's very nice.
Yeah, it's difficult to play against them, and then if they're rocking a Symmetra too, it's tough.
Yeah, yeah. Especially since like it takes literally 0 effort to just press a button, and then now you have a basically 6th player play for you. I really don't like that. This again, I really like the idea. It was just the execution, where if you had, that's why I mentioned something with verticality for the routine.
Okay.
Because those you jump from up there onto people. This is like where the 2nd dimension comes in for tracking, and it's way harder. And also especially close range, right? It's not only like looking at the screen before you, because as you probably know, when you get to these edges of your POV, aiming becomes very different because you're like basically at the edges of the ball. You're basically, it's a sphere where you're aiming at, not a flat screen. So here's like the aiming is very difficult and very different. That's why I mentioned like if you can find a code or something with like lots of verticality and lots of close range things.
I definitely do have some in store.
Yeah, that's something I really can recommend.
Okay.
But yeah, I like the idea for sure. It's just you missed your shots. But if you hit them, Illari is dead there 100%.
I was actually surprised with myself by staying in. I think I should have maybe recalled or went like blink backwards.
Yeah. Yeah, like that's the thing. Against a better team, higher elo, you would have 100% instantly recalled because you would be dead otherwise. But because you're on low elo, you can get away with it because people do not react properly.
Okay.
So that's something you can aim for. That's also why I in the beginning or like first part of the map where like the human element, that's something that's important. Not only heroes you have to play, it's also like just human beings, and you can get into the minds and you have to try to push as far as possible with with how much you can get away with. And then lower elo, that's like something you can do for sure. Yes. Nice chasing, and I think it's basically over. I don't think they can even touch anymore. So this round, especially this last part of the map was basically flawless, except like this one execution there. And other than that, I have like literally nothing to criticize you for. Not gonna lie, this is very clean.
Wonderful, cool. So the more like a mechanical side of things.
Yes, exactly. So basically, this one thing there where you're like fucked up the execution, and maybe the other thing where you're like were rushing a bit to like go from here to there, and a good cast would have killed you for it.
Right.
So that's like the only 2 things I have to criticize you for.
Okay.
Other than that, this map was basically flawless. Flawless. Very very nice actually.
Awesome, thank you. I think yeah, I guess the big takeaways then would be like especially like first point we talked a lot about blink management. I think we used our blinks and our recall a little bit poorly. I think so.
You can keep talking. I will just summarize a bit.
Right. So we talked about like the using like pre-fight versus fight blinks. So pre-fight blinks, it's okay to blink between like cover and cover and setup. But then when you're in actual combat, we want to make sure that we are using our blinks for survival and nothing much else.
Yes, exactly. Or this like I call it like shifting gears, basically.
Okay.
So that just that you're consciously thinking about your blinks, that they have these two aspects. Early on, A to B, setting up, being a good positions, and I think that part is like working like very well for you already. It's just like if the fight's happening, you still think about blinks from getting from A to B and getting in good positions, where instead you just should use them as your dodging mechanism and force the fight.
Right.
That's the only thing. And yeah, also what I like about the shifting gears analogy is like when you shift gears with a car, you need more gas. So survival blinks, shifting gears, takes way more resources, so you burn through the blinks very fast compared from A to B blinks. That's just something to have that you have to keep in mind.
Oh yeah, that's a great analogy. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. So that's I think the very big one.
Okay.
And other than that, still honing in a bit, but I already see improvement. Like the tank line. Like you're very good in off angling already. Only keep in mind that you want if you're off angling the enemy tank, like the enemy tank is here, rest of the team is here, and you are here, and the tank looks at you. Either you chill and cover and stay there, or if you use your blinks, then you want to be aggressive. Deepen the off angle so you can access the enemy backline. Because if you blink back, you are not a threat to the enemy backline. That's like the two big things I noticed.
Right, because the tank's not, I mean, generally he's not going to push little old Tracer because you have a lot of utility to get away, and then that exposes the backline, right? So
Yes.
generally they
Yes.
won't dive me. So like that whole idea of just using cover, even if it's like 2 seconds, and then pop back out and you're back and annoying him.
Yeah, exactly. And also, if the tank decides to chase you, you can basically run away indefinitely from most tanks. And if they do chase you, they are basically throwing because now their team doesn't have a front line anymore, and your team presses W for free.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
really like
that's
that.
that's the big two things. Like try to hone in these, like really like how you play these off lanes way better than going in main a lot than before. It's just like if you use the resources or use your blinks, use it to get a better angle on the backline, which means going deeper instead of going to a team. That's basically the so as the one in red. That's a no. You want to avoid that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I think that's really like the lowest hanging fruit for me right now, right? These two big concepts.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I think like these big fundamentalist monologues we've had in the first couple of sessions where I like basically info dumped a lot of stuff in regards of Tracer. I think we passed that. So now it's just refining your gameplay step by step and fixing one part after the other to refine stuff.
Right. Okay, cool. This sounds really good, man. Okay, cool. Was there anything else that you wanted to chat about with the VOD review or anything else like that?
I mean, sure thing we forget in the beginning. Reaching out to me via Discord on your Discord, Babs, under the coaching tab. I'm pinned just via DM. And in regards of coaching, the discovery session I do is free, so that's a half an hour mini session basically, and full sessions like I do with you, or like multiple sessions, however people like. Those will be paid, and I still am running them currently at $15 a session.
1.5.
So yeah. Yes, exactly.
Perfect. Yes, okay, cool. So for everybody watching, there's actually a link in the YouTube description for the Discord, and you can join there. And then there's a coaching tab that, like Dark said, you can actually see his credentials and all that good stuff, and you can shoot him a DM. And that would be the best way to contact him. So that's amazing, Darth. I really appreciate you coming on today, and I can't say like again how helpful this is, and I know our audience too that watches is is they also find it very valuable. So thanks for doing it live. So I just want to say thank you again, and yeah, I think we can wrap it up there.
Yeah, sure. Have a good one,
Wonderful.
and see you soon.
Thank you, Darth. We'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.
Yeah, sure. Bye bye.
All right, chat. We are going to actually wrap up the that coaching call now. Yeah, man. I'd recommend really taking advantage of Darth's coaching sessions. I can't, like, we've done our coaching sessions from the very beginning, pretty near it. And I think like him along with Crimson have both been huge proponents in how quickly I've been able to climb. Like I think I started day 0, and then within 30 days we were actually able to achieve platinum, and I think that's pretty quick from what I understand. And I think like if we were to keep on the same trajectory with Soldier, for example, I think we probably would have hit Diamond if we didn't switch gears to Tracer. Tracer's just so mechanically difficult, and the game sense really has to kick in to excel with it. But anyways, yeah, just I would if you want to get better, I would take advantage of the free sessions that these guys are giving out. At least get your feet wet and try it out. It's so helpful, man. So helpful. Yeah, so I think that's all we have for today. We are going to be back on tomorrow about the same time, and we'll continue the Tracer grind. I think what we're going to do soon are some community games. I don't think this weekend, but next weekend we're going to do it. So feel free to I'm going to post an event in our Discord, so feel free to sign up. It's always a ton of fun. We get we'll do like 5v5 scrims against and balance with the teams. It's I really enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun. I think most of our teams are, I think, at an average rank of diamond. Like we've got a couple mixes of GMs, and then some like a little lower, like silver, even bronze. So it kind of like it levels the ground at around diamond. And honestly, it's really nice to play against higher level players because it kind of like elevates your own gameplay in a sense. But I would recommend signing up. Crimson, exactly how I also mentioned this 2 days ago in Nepal VOD, blinks while the fight is on are meant for plays or survival, but are okay to use for movement, for setting up after or before fights. Yeah, it's so true, man. It's like, it's all these little concepts that are starting to come up that are starting to get a little bit more ingrained and more evident on like how I can improve. Like this is starting to become like the lowest hanging fruit, and it's very like the light bulb's going off, you know what I mean? Miles, how's it grind? It's going good, dude. I think we're back on the up now that the fundamentals are starting to click, so I'm really happy with it. Solid showing today, better form than yesterday even. Oh man, that's huge. I'm super excited with the progress that we're making, and hats off to you and Crimson and Darth for helping me get there. So I appreciate you guys. All right, chat. I appreciate you guys tuning in today. I couldn't do it without you, and hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Good luck on your games, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.